All right, man. Stephen Espinoza reveals 2 fights of the Canelo fight, 3-fight deal um, with a PBC. And let's get to it. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts. Check out my new channel. Link is in the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. It's also in the description as well too, so you can find it there. So so you see it right here. He says that Stephen Espinoza says Jermall Charlo gets the Canelo fight too. So he said it was Jermall wanting the fight with Canelo, but also realizing he got some things that he's got to deal with over the next few months. Said Stephen Espinoza, the fight hype, and why Jermall Charlo is fighting Canelo Alvarez next. So I don't know if that's divorce proceedings or whatever. I don't know if she trying to get custody and she going for blood, or I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a lot that got to do with it. I don't know if it's living arrangements, making sure the kids good, blah 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 blah. But yeah, he about to get took through the ringer through divorce. If he was married to her, he about to get took through the ringer. Now, if they wasn't married, they was just together, whatever. He about to get took through the ringer a little bit. Especially if she don't have no income coming in, it's pretty much a wrap. And this is why, stay-at-home moms is a bad idea. 2, what if something happened to you? What's she gonna do? Especially in a lot of times you can give them, $1 billion, and a woman will squander that $1 billion. They spend money recklessly. That's why I never understood why, men back in the day gave their whole checks to a woman. Women are not good with money. Maybe the women of yesterday was, but the women today, they ain't good with money. We all know that. You could be paying all the bills. She could be working a job and paying for a little shit for her. And then y'all break up and then she ain't got no money to show for it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to touch nothing, but she ain't got no. So I never understood that. So I'm guessing that's what he's going through over the next few months. So yeah, I guess that's what he going through. But I'm gonna talk about the WBC said about him too. He said so. Jermall has been talking just as much as Jermall about wanting to fight with Canelo, so it was easy switch to make. And I think at some point in the future, Jermall will get his shot too. Now, what's being said about Jermall getting his shot? Is that Jermall getting a shot that he might be the co-feature to Melon and Canelo, and then roll into next May he might get the shot, but maybe he won't even be ready to fight by September 30th. Maybe he won't be prepared by May. Maybe it'll be in September. Maybe they do another fight together. It'd be May 2025. But who knows? Who knows? But once again, a woman throw a monkey wrench in a man's plans. And maybe if he did while he dealing with this divorce, he'll rather, or whatever the separation is. I don't know if they was married. Maybe him dealing with this, right? Maybe holding off on the Canelo fight is smart so she don't get a portion of that. Especially if they ain't had no prenuptial agreement or nothing. So, you know, maybe it's smart for him not to take the Canelo fight from a financial standpoint of view first. So then, y'all get that done over with. You get a fight in there, you get to keep that fight money, then get the Canelo fight, and you good. You're able to shake back a little bit. But a lot of people are saying he did all this complaining and crying about Canelo, and not an opportunity coming, he not ready. What if he was ready? What if he was active? Well, Canelo still had gave him that very same shot as the question. And a lot of people like me don't believe so. So he said Big Charles still dealing with problems. He said, I think we'll let Jermall take care of his personal issues, but there's a lot of good fights for him at 60, 68, Espinoza said. So there's still plenty available for him whenever he's ready. The important thing is to get everything straight with his family and personal life, and as soon as he's ready, he'll be back in the ring, said Espinoza. So he says, no, it's going to be case by case because the sport is changing so often, said Espinoza when asked if he knows who the other two names are in the Canelo 3-fight deal list in his contract. So he says it's a case by case, thing. So they have an idea. They know. When you throwing out that cash, he definitely knows. He definitely knows. He definitely knows. So I don't really think, nobody, I mean, nothing is concrete in boxing. You never know. Somebody get injured, this and that can happen. Um, so it's all case by case. But they have an idea of who gonna get in there and fight Canelo. They know. He just named Jermall Charlo. So in the third fight, they got an idea who the third fight is gonna be. Trust and believe me. So they have an idea. You don't hand over that type of money and don't have an idea who's going to be getting that fight. They have a pool of guys they pick it from. And then the guys that selected, probably some of them don't even know that they selected for the fight. So some of them guys don't even know that they probably didn't lock down that fight. But people getting impatient waiting on Jermall Charlo to come back. Obviously, Carlos Adames is getting impatient. He the interim WBC champion. You probably know he probably won't be Charlo's first fight back. But a lot of people don't want to try to understand what he's going through. They don't care shit about that. They want to see him back in the ring. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. So a lot of people feel like, well, we ain't got time for that shit. Get your ass back in the ring and fight. Nobody care about your problems. And that's real. For real. But, it is what it is. Let's move on to what the WBC said. Switch lanes. There we go. So the WC president Mauricio Suleiman insists that they are not going to strip Jermall Charlo of the WC middleweight title. Quote, the title has had movement. Carlos Adames is the interim champion. We have to explain Jermall's situation plenty of time. We'll continue to support him. So there you go. There you go. There you go. So that is what it is right then and there. And everybody growing impatient, he must be going through real life situations. He must be going through real life situations. So, like I said before, I don't have no issue with it. None whatsoever. Because you hear, a lot of men's testimony on stuff like this. And they going through, and people think it's just like, oh, you just walk away, you leave, and everything is all good. It don't work that way. This ain't high school. He got real life situations. He got real life situations. So I mean, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. So, um, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.